That was great and all, Richard. Hello, you there?
I
That was the wrong song, but I appreciate you wanted to hear my voice. Just there.
oh no!
In the Philippines they are singing, voices of angels are ringing. From Gary V to Maury, every song is a wow. They hit the high notes and the low notes with Katrina and Budaka. There's SP19 and Miss Casey playing the trumpet with her mouth. They've got the choirs like the Madrigals, Gigi and Maestro Ryan C. So let's roll out the red carpet for Lonnie, Leon, and Regine. Thank God it's Filipino Friday, where the malls are a concert hall. But if you're one of the five, hit like and subscribe, 'cause a small percent is still time well spent. Oh, thank God it's Filipino Friday.
Okay. What is? Why is it just me?
I just can't. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Apparently. Okay, now for our even newer theme song. Play it now.
No, wait, there is
No,
none.
that's it. That's it.
Magandang umaga, magandang gabi. Welcome to our channel. If you were just joining us,
Maybe you should figure out how to say I'm sorry. Maybe that's a good one.
I know Po, please, Po, forgive me.
Yes, please.
Thank you all
Forgive us.
for joining us this morning. Hello, everyone in the chat. So, not only have we not resolved Johnny freezing randomly, which will happen at some point this week or during this show, we now have where my camera just likes to turn off randomly. So, it's going to be fun.
Jeez. What the hell?
Oh my goodness. Well, we are very excited to be here today. We have lots to get to for this Filipino Friday. We have JM Dela Cerna, we have Basil Valdez, and we have Queendom, returning back to Queendom. We're going to do things a little bit different because some of the videos we chose are definitely longer than normal, so we're going to skip a couple of the polls. We're going to do the polls for JM Dela Cerna, but not for the other two based on the requests that came in and what we found, and we're really excited to go there. But remember, if there's a song we don't get to today, we come back. We always do.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere, everybody.
You okay?
Nowhere.
A little morning phlegm?
I've just been
Overclamped?
mucusy. Just, a little TMI for everyone. Just
Oh, we can hear
mucusy
it.
since I was sick a few weeks ago. It just hasn't gone away.
Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking we jump in. We are excited to get to a lot. And of course, we have our not Tagalog time. It has been officially renamed Throgalog Time. Thanks to all of you in the chat. That has been the overwhelming nickname for our attempt to learning Tagalog. So we will get to that as well today, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah. Oh, but before we do, if you could be so kind, hit like and subscribe, ring that bell, and just follow us for all time.
For all time.
For all
It's a
time.
commitment. You hit subscribe, you're there. You can't unsubscribe. Also, please be sure to click on the link below in the description where you can buy us coffee, help support the page, and become a Throwly member for all sorts of added perks, including exclusive access to our reaction shorts coming out every Sunday, hence Sunday shorts. You also get access to our Throwly only event where our Diamond members select songs you all vote on and kind of have a private party to react to them. And while you're there, you can check out the shop if you're interested in songwriting lessons with Johnny or vocal lessons with myself.
Yep. Art actually he has a point. He did coin that term Throgalog.
Well, it makes
He's
sense
the-
that our only troglodyte has
Troglodyte.
created that. So thank you, Art. Okay, first up is John Michael, hence the JM, and the name of the song is Your Love, and this is on a show called, all right, I get a little practice here, Tuwag ng Tanghalan. I don't know what that literal translation is. If someone could let us know what that means, that would be awesome. I know the NG is now pronounced nang, so I have that right. Okay. All right, new voice for us. Let's go.
Perfect.
Kadalasan, kapag kumakanta ako ng bagong foreign songs, naririnig ko yung
That's
ibang mas
awesome.
matatanda sa akin na sinasabing, ay, very millennial.
Thank you.
Kaya this time, i-challenge ko ang sarili kong umawit ng isang 90s OPM hit mula sa Pinoy rock band na Alamid. Kung paano ako minahal ng mga naniwala sa kakayanan ko, isang challenge sa akin na mapamahal din ako sa kanila gamit ang OPM hit na ito.
Thank you. All of the
Kung
stage.
saan kailangang ihain ko ang puso ng awiting ito para maipadama sa mga makikinig nito.
You're the one that never lets you sleep. To my mind and to my soul, you touch my lips.
Nice.
You're the one that I can't wait to see. And you here by my side, I'm in ecstasy. I am all alone without you. The days are dark without a glimpse of you. But now that you came into my life, I feel complete. The flowers bloom, the morning shines, and I can see.
Oh, I really like his tone. It reminds me of some of the. I don't know if I don't like comparing to other singers, right? But our brain, of course, is we always find for familiarity. But it reminds me of the era of like the Luther Vandross, kind of like that little velvety tone mixed into his delivery. He's got a really nice.
Well, that's what every Filipino is raised on. Like in the
Exactly.
crib,
There's your freeze.
Luther Vandross. Oh yes,
Yes.
Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey and
James Ingram, of course.
Ingram. Yep,
Peebo
yep.
Bryson, yeah. And you could hear that influence in his voice, which is awesome. And there's just a gentleness taking place right here. And I'm assuming the song's going to build because everything feels really paced, especially if it's a TV show. Typically, there's like a wow factor that they mix in. So I'm excited to see
Sure.
where his range goes.
yeah. No, I really like it so far.
Your love is like the sun that lights up my whole world.
That's cool.
I feel the warmth inside. Your love is like the river that flows down through my veins. I feel the chill inside.
There we go.
Just teasing it.
Okay.
I feel the chill inside.
Welcome, Joy. Salamat, Jonathan.
Salamat.
Ooh. Okay. Oh,
Thank you for watching Tawag ng Tanghalan.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's abrupt.
that was a little abrupt of an ending. It was, you
Okay.
could hear this amazing setup, and you could hear he was just almost like preparing for what was to come. You can hear in his voice there's just a tiny little bit of waver, and then just the mind erasing perfect note that's just, it's just clear. It still had that little bit of that the velvety sound, so it's clear. It's a soft clarity.
Sure, that sounds good. Yeah, when he opens up, he hits that sweet spot where it's just there's a resonant quality to it that just it's a sweet spot. Kind of has to me when he opens up, he's kind of got a little bit of Steve Perry going on. You know, like I could hear him singing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this guy has some range, and actually he was singing notes higher than that. So he was getting up to that C5, which is a very high note for
Yes, it
a male
is,
voice.
and very well, very galing performance, and
Angaling.
Angaling, and well, I think ang is so.
It's like the talent.
Well,
Like, oh, the talent, yes.
we have to keep reminding ourselves out loud. Bear with us. Hopefully, you guys, some of you are learning along with us. In the song itself was cool. Like I felt a little bit unpredictable in a cool way. Like you didn't really know where it's going next. It might have been modified for that performance that happens often in showcase songs where they have to like keep it to a certain time. So I don't know in terms of that, but the way it evolved, I thought was great.
Yeah, I would love to hear him on something. The song was cool, but the mix was a little bit weird for me. Even in the beginning, the piano was
Just a little. I heard that.
So it was stealing some of his tonal thunder, if you will. That's, you know, for those of you who are not familiar with the mixing process, what a mixer does, he takes all the elements and, you know, he'll obviously adjust volumes to make sure things aren't too loud, but he'll also adjust frequencies within the EQ curve,
Right.
and carve out certain things. So a piano is it's got just a very thick sound,
Dominant.
so
yeah,
and it can just kind of soak up a lot of the frequency. So especially with a voice, it's not a voice's friend. So you have to scoop it out so the voice can have a chance to breathe, just frequency wise.
Yeah. And yeah, it's often you might think of it as, oh, just turn up the snare or turn up the guitar. And it's just that rarely solves the issue. There's always another level of mixing, quality mixing to get that. And it was also a recording that we're listening back to. So it might be eaten up, but you could hear still his skill sets and the delivery was awesome.
It's like trying to decorate a very small room and having too much stuff in the room to begin with. So yeah,
right.
It's a very, you know, you have to try different things. Maybe the dresser goes over there and maybe this picture goes over there. And then you find the right.
That's a cool analogy. I like that. We're gonna circle back to JM after Basil and Queendom. So you guys, I believe you've already voted on that. Voting should close soon if it didn't already. So this is Basil performing with Ryan Kiabyab back in 1991. So we're going back in time. He was a very big deal, is a very big deal, and I've been told many of his songs, including the one we're going to listen to now, is still sung with the new generation now. And I'm sure they've maybe modified keys or adapted or whatever like that. So that's kind of it's cool to kind of go back and hear where songs started, original Filipino songs started, and how they've evolved. So this song is You.
It's me.
It's you.
Oh, thank you. Latte Lover had a question too. Johnny, how do singers with piano ballads manage it? So I mean, obviously, there's you can sing with a piano. It's more of how what the mixer does with it, and obviously a live piano. There's you're dealing with the live sound, which you can't quite contain um, fully. It's not as you don't have as much control as you would in a studio setting, but still within the live mix, you can tamper it down a little bit because everything's going out of the main speakers. So,
Yeah.
but always live, there's just factors that are tough to
So
control.
many little nuances that go into getting a quality sound for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. We have lots of new friends today. Glad you guys could join us. Wait, is this the beginning or the ending of the song? I think this is the end of one. Hold on, guys. This is a 52-minute concert. We're not watching all of that today. But the one we're aiming for is... Is that the right timestamp?
Kind of sounded like.
I think my timestamp got messed up. Hold on a second, guys.
Everybody needs a little time away. Oh, God, my voice is not good today.
Warm it up. Warm it up. I gotta find the
I
timestamp.
heard to say from each other, even lovers need a holiday.
Where did it go?
Far away from each other. Oh, now it's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just
Thank you,
want
Francesca.
you to know. Stay tuned for the rest of the song.
Francesca hooked me up. All right, here we go. I don't know how that got lost.
After all that. No.
All right, we got it. Just do the 52 minutes. Wait, do I have sound now? Why?
I will make it.
Do you hear this? I
No,
don't hear any sound.
I just hear me. I just hear my
no.
Peter Cetera.
All the sound just disappeared. Oh no. No, the sound, the system sound is gone. Like no matter what I play, it's not coming through.
I will make it up to you.
Will we?
I promise to.
We're not making promises.
And after all
Goodness.
that's been said and done, you're just a part of me. I can't let go. After all you do. Oh, great song.
We're gonna end up getting right from that, not even from the songs we're supposed to be reacting to.
Oh, what else do you want me to play, people?
Right now, I'm trying to think of. Do we have to restart this?
Did I play?
I've never had this happen.
like that? Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I said it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes
Okay.
the sun, and I said, it's all right, Richard.
Ang galing. Ang galing. Here's the deal, guys. The only way I know how to fix this, because it has happened before when we were recording, is to restart the program. So, here's the plan for all 612 of you. I'm going to restart the software. We might be back. If not, we will restart the live and look for that on YouTube. That's all I got. There's nothing else I can do.
Are we live again?
We're live. All right, can you hear this, Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Welcome to the Throga channel.
Where it's always a real experience.
Always a real experience. Hello again, everybody. Welcome back, Rick and Greasy and Pam and Art and Nats and Joshua. Nana, thank you, everybody, for finding us again. It's just one of those days. Unbelievable. God. All right, welcome to the restart. So I'll probably go back and combine the last two and repost. So there's only one actual video, but in the meantime, you're here.
Should we play the theme song again?
No, I'll just throw it in together. We're good.
All right.
We have a lot to get to. All right, they're coming in. Let's check out Basil and go from there. Just unbelievable. It's amazing we have any subscribers at all.
You give me hope, the strength, the will to keep on. No one else can make me feel this way, and only you can bring out all the best I can do.
He's a passionate singer. You can hear that.
Time and make me feel real good inside. You push me on when I'm about to give up. You're on my side when no one seems to listen. And if you go, you know the tears can't help but show. Break his heart and tear it apart.
Thank you.
And suddenly
Salamat.
Wow.
That alone makes it worth coming back.
Those sweet little eyes that stare at me and make me stay. I'm with you through all the way, 'cause it's you who fills the emptiness in me. It changes everything you see when I know I've got you with me.
Nice song.
It is.
Ooh, good breath control here too.
You push me up.
So it's always fascinating for me to hear the progression in. How do I say this? I guess just the successful pop songs.
Fascinating to hear anything, really.
Anything new, right? But it's like there's these time periods in music, and part of it is the way it was filmed, part of it is the way we were dressed, part of it is just what we're listening to, and the ability to capture sound and all of that. So you can hear all of that in this, which is cool. It gives it like a nostalgic kind of feel to it. But the songwriting that you always talk about, that's so much more interesting than typically what we hear in the mainstream market. But also the singing. He's not pitch perfect, right? So I'm just gonna say what it is, and it's something that we always talk about, the angling, the skill, the talent involved with these big high notes and things like that. This is just real. It's just authentic. It's quality. It's a good voice. It's a great song. Working with Ryan, and it's creating something that generates a feeling of warmth in this particular song and inspires so many others. And it's like any other, like basketball or any other sport, things like that, you build. It's like you go back far enough, it's just they only got so many points in a game. That's nothing compared to so-and-so and so-and-so. But all that's escalated over time because they learned from the generations before. The songwriting is still exquisite regardless, but the expectation for success in the voice being perfect is gotten just abused on some level. And here in the States and a lot of other countries too, we hear a lot of overcorrection with, Melodyne and things like that. And this is raw.
Right.
I love it. And now you've got singers that, and we hear this in the Philippines all the time, that don't use any pitch correction, that can sing with the passion and the tone and the tenderness that Basil is singing with, but also having that pitch accuracy with it. And that's something that's built over time. And it's such a cool evolution.
Yeah, no, I mean, out of the two, I mean, something that's real for me is always going to win out over just the overcorrected, to me, just sterilized sound, which is kind of
Yes.
prevalent in modern music. I'm
Mhm.
not to say there's not amazing singers, but it's just sort of the cultural expectation in the industry standard to just perfect, and it's kind of
Yeah.
the Disney
And I
Channel
enjoy
thing.
this. This just feels more like I'm at someone's concert that's just, telling a
Yeah,
story. And I
yeah.
I
I
totally
mean,
appreciate that.
listen, I mean, as an example, I mean, how much I love the singers that we see, and I'm just blown away. This whole week I listened to Bob Dylan's first album, and it's like it's
I couldn't
because
get through that one.
I do love.
I just can't.
I mean, obviously, it's you love him or you hate him voice wise. You can't you can't discount his songwriting.
Oh, for
Um,
sure, for sure.
but yeah, it's just at the end of the day, it's a feeling. That's why we come to music. It gives us a feeling, and it allows us to transport
Yes,
to another place, whatever
absolutely.
means. And I'm not this guy. He's definitely a better singer than Bob. Uh,
Yeah, there's.
I don't mean to. I don't
Please
mean to
don't
compare them
confuse that.
in
No,
that
no, no, no,
regard.
no.
But it's just
He's
my point
wonderful.
is, it's like perfection's not the be all end all of everything. So yeah, I really like this.
Oh, and old school TV said Basil had throat cancer. Wow, which sidelined his singing career in 1990. Yeah, that can be a really challenging thing. So, but I know he's still singing, at least here and there, from what I've been told, what I saw. So, all right, let's keep going with this song.
Okay.
It's always good to see Ryan too.
Oh, he's my mentor.
About to give
I haven't met him, but he's my mentor.
You're on
My
the
hero.
side when no one seems to listen. And if you go, the tears can't help but show. You break his heart and tear it apart. Then suddenly the madness starts. It's your smile, your face, your lips that I miss. Those sweet little eyes that stare at me and make me say, I'm with you through all the way, 'cause it's you who fills the emptiness in me. It changes everything you see when I know I've got you with me. It's your smile, your
Nice.
face, your lips that I miss, those sweet little eyes that stare at me and make me say, I'm with you through all the way, 'cause it's you who fills the emptiness in me. It changes everything you see when I know I've got you with me.
He's got great breath control. Really nice.
Okay.
One might say, I'm going to see if I can construct a sentence. This will probably bomb. So this skill, let me know if this works, guys. This skill. So ang galing nang, which is 4, I think. We have notes here. I don't know if I should even attempt this. No, that's sa. Sa is 4. So ang galing sa breath is maganda. Maganda. All right.
That was very
It's
smooth.
beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
I need to
that's
learn
cool.
a lot more before I actually make a full sentence here.
I definitely want to hear more of him.
Yes.
A real quick comment on Ryan's playing. Ryan,
Oh my
no
goodness.
mystery. The guy can play his butt off.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
He's his dynamics, his feel, just I can see why he was just so in demand to want to work with him. Even if he didn't write the song itself, his execution is just wonderful.
Yeah. No, he's living my dream.
So we don't have a vote for coming back to Basil because we already have a pre-selected song. Same thing with Queendom. So we're doing things just a little bit different today. Plus, we're on the second live stream that will ultimately be constructed into a video upload later today. So lots of new fun stuff happening.
So fun. So fun.
So when we come back to Basil, we found a song that he's singing with Regine.
Oh,
So
okay.
that will be fun. So that's what we're coming back to. Right now, we're going to listen to Queendom, the iconic 80s hits is what we're going to listen to. And I'm pretty sure they let us know. Let's see, I see Jessica, I see Julie, I see a few that I recognize. Well, they'll let us know as we go in the show, I believe. Let's begin.
Absolutely.
Great song. Thanks for joining us, Jose. Cool intro. All right, now they're going to break out into solos. Oh my god, this is Jessica. Villa Rubin.
Wow.
Woo.
Wow.
Oh.
Ticking on the clock, I'm lying here, the room's pitched dark. Oh, I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end though.
I
always got back on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it shows me to the bone. How do I get you alone?
Giving me chills to the bone.
Okay, she's sick. I mean, good lord. I will say Bob Dylan can't do that either.
You think?
That's from
Auto-tuned.
my professional expertise.
And all of the greatest engineers on the planet can't make that happen. And like, I don't mean to dump on Bob, obviously. It's like great lyricist. One of my favorite songs to ever sing was actually Knocking on Heaven's Door. I love that song. I mean, obviously that's one of the most popular ones, but we used to play that one all the time. Good God. That the range, the power, the dexterity between the registers. She's just wonderful. It's just that overtone that she goes through with the grit. I love the grit that she adds in those little, even some unexpected spots. Not sometimes a lot of singers will lean on the grit for certain vowels or just certain accented words within the sentence, the phrase that they're singing. She was putting it in some like these little unexpected moments that just gave it this touch of a growl that kept it moving forward in a really interesting way. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, there's a couple moments kind of had some Maury qualities to her voice, just in sort of like that influx of breath before the note comes in. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's got her own thing going on for sure. I don't want to. I'm not trying to lump them in together at all, but but just absolutely great. Woo! And you know, as always, the beginning when they're all singing together, it's just a little too much because it's just, you know, you got all Ferraris singing full rev, you know, at the beginning together. It's a little much, but then you hear them solo. It's just like, well, obviously that's going to happen because they're all just, you know, they're great.
Your poor freeze moments. But I was listening, and I agree 100%.
I didn't even see that one.
the solos are great to go through. And for those of you joining us, yes, we did react to Basil. I see we're almost back to where we left off. We're approaching 600 viewers now. I'm going to take the 2 live streams that we've experienced together so far today, put them in one, and re-upload. So if you want to go back, you will have that access. Absolutely. All right, moving on to singer number 2.
I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get a notion
Thea Astley. I don't know if we know this voice.
That love falls apart, little piece of heaven turns to dark. Listen to your heart.
Nice.
When he's calling for you, listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Sometimes you wonder if this fight is worthwhile. The precious moments are lost in the tide.
She's so clean.
They're swept away. Nothing is what it seems. The feeling of belonging to your dreams. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why, but listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye.
Yes.
Nice. Rock out.
So that's a new voice for us. She can also sing. I'm assuming that's a requirement to be as part of the Queendom and the 95%. So her belted tone, really great. I love her clean tone going up in there. Wasn't like dramatized with any like special, I don't know, decorations with like the grit that we were just talking about. So it's a really a little more of a classic sound. What I would say is just that the clean stepping up into the chorus, but then when she went big, it had more of that modern belt tone. But she delivered really, really well.
Yeah, totally different voice than Jessica's. The vibrato is a little slower. There's a little bit more of a sort of a gospel smoothness to it, sort of a la Jennifer Hudson a little bit.
The slower vibrato does give me that feel too. I agree.
Yeah, and just the way she kind of started out that verse with her dynamics, where it's just this influx. You just know there's so much power there, and then she'll like bring it back a little bit, like the little crescendos, and yeah, I mean, but 2 powerful voices that are very different. So when they're singing together, that's gonna probably cause some friction. But alone, I mean, goodness,
Awesome.
two
All right.
greats.
Next up.
Spare a little candle,
we know her.
save some light for me.
Rita. I think we've reacted to her, right?
Another heart song.
In the trees, white
This song is a guilty pleasure of mine. I love
Is
this
it?
song.
perfume on my red.
Did you see the coffee that just came in?
No. Hold on a second. I will though. Richard SMH. Okay, so
This is from Bob Dylan. Bought us a coffee. Sorry.
what does SMH mean?
First of all, Salamat sa kapi. Am I saying that right? I don't know. It's your line.
Oh, salamat sa kape.
Kape. Yes.
What
We're
does
gonna
SMH
continue.
mean? I'm just.
I know we're old.
I mean, Art is older.
He's there.
And he's hip. He gets it.
He's way more hip than we are.
What does that mean? What does SMH mean?
I have a feeling it's swearing, so I'm not sure if it's allowed.
Oh, okay.
Someone disguise it. Oh, shaking my
right.
head. Okay, it's not swearing. It's just Bob Dylan doing
okay.
this. All right, fair enough. All right, back to Rita.
The full moon that hangs over these rings in mist. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every moment I wait
Ah.
for the light. Is a cloak day? Could it be spring fall? I walk without a cut through a stainless wall. Flicker in my eyesight, the candle in my grave, and the words that have no fall are falling in my lips. These dreams go on when I close my eyes.
Her precision is awesome.
Every second of the night,
Ah.
I live
That was gospely. Hold on.
these
Yeah.
dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every second of
Yeah.
the night, I live another life. These
Oh.
dreams that sleep when it's cold outside. Every morning I wake to find
That was cool.
there's something out there I can't resist. I need to hide away.
Okay. Nice warm bassy.
There's something out there I can't resist.
It's just
Oh.
one after another.
Well, it is Filipino Friday, so that should be expected.
To quote from our Wednesday reaction, these singers just slap you in the limbic system. It creates an emotional response.
That was a super cool Richard creation.
I'm going to stick with that
And all the kids are going to be saying. All the kids are going to
for
be
sure,
saying it on
for sure.
in school. I want to comment on this song real quick as well.
Yes,
because I
please.
love the song. This one definitely uses a lot of inversions. So inversions meaning, so taking a basic chord. So take a C chord, okay, which is C, E, and G. That's your basic C chord, and it's flipping the order of it. So it's essentially the same chord, but it has a different tonality to it. So there's a first inversion, and there's a second inversion. So same notes, just different order. So this song, I'll just take the chorus. So instead of doing a G chord, it does a G first inversion. And that's an F first inversion. C second inversion. D minor. Every morning. Got a G first inversion. F first inversion. I love that song.
It's beautifully constructed. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing where if you only played first inversion throughout the whole thing, it would be fine. but it
Yeah, it would
doesn't.
sound like this. Da, 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 as opposed to da, 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 da.
The melody is still stellar, but the chord progression all of a sudden just sounds stock. Just the
Yeah, it's
nature of it.
yeah, it's just that mysterious magical quality of the combination of things that have been done, but when you put them
Yes.
together in such a way that sometimes it's hard to plan on that. You can have an idea going in as a writer, be like, okay, I think it's going to sound something like this, but ultimately at the end of the day, you're like, oh, why does this stir
Feel
something
different.
inside me? And yeah,
Yes.
that's what keeps us coming back for more as songwriters, and what keeps us going crazy as songwriters.
There you go.
Well, I don't want to, I can't, I just.
More.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. On to the next singer.
Thank you so much.
Whisper on my pillow, leave the winter on the ground. I wake up lonely.
But what is this?
Silence
Is it Marianne
in the
Ozabel?
bedroom
Ozabel?
and all around.
Oh, stop it for a second.
Touch me now.
So I just realized I don't have the new chat up. I'm like, it's only taken me 20 minutes to realize
25.
that.
For those of you in the chat, if you have new requests for songs
Find that.
and new artists, of course, please leave them in the comments. Not after this live stream. No. Not after the previous live stream an hour ago. Also, no. We're going to leave those requests in the new uploaded version of both of these live streams put together that will not appear for another 2 hours. So your requests are going to get lost until then. So I know it's late for a lot of you. It is the Gabi evening. And
Nice.
if it's correct. And in the morning, be sure to leave your comments and we'll check there for all of those. So a little confusing today, but
Oh, there they all are. Okay, hi,
they
everybody.
exist.
Yes,
All right,
hi.
let's keep going.
I close my eyes and dream away. It must have been love,
Nice.
but it's over now. It was all that I wanted. Now I'm living without. It must have been love, but it's over now. It's where the water flows.
Great classic voice. Oh,
Yes. Yes.
It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. From the moment we touched till the time had run out. Yeah, it must have been love, but it's over now. It was all that I wanted.
Whoa.
No living without. It must have been
Angeling!
wow.
All right, we
Angeling
don't even
indeed.
know that name. Is she on our list to do? She is.
Okay. Yeah, like I
Rigate,
said, just a
could you please
classic-
put her name in bold for me? Make sure we get back to her sooner than later. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. And when I say classic, it's kind of we've seen her once, so I don't know what her full palette of
Right.
skills yet. Doesn't seem like much of a riff person. So like when I say classic, it's I'm not saying she can't do it, but back in the 70s, probably 80s, it wasn't as much about the riffs. That was more of a 90s
No.
thing. I feel like it
Mhm.
was just the tone, the vibrato, just the smoothness. Oh my goodness. And everybody here knows that I love the classics. So that's one of my favorite voices right there. That's great.
I want to take this moment to, first of all, thank in the super chat, Miss Jen's Vlogs. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Also, to the super sticker that came in during the first live stream that I no longer have access to. Salamat, mystery person. I mean, your name I'm sure was very clear, but I don't remember it because I didn't actually read it. So if you'd like to identify yourself in the chat, you don't spend more money, but just let us know who you were so we can thank you directly. Thank you for that. Okay.
Oh. And Jan Cell. Or would it be Jan Cell? I don't know.
3 coffees. Happy Filipino Friday to
Thank
you
you
too.
so much. Thank you.
All right, we have lots more to get to, so I'm going to keep playing. We are definitely going to come back to the singer. She was wonderful. Oh, this is Julie, right? Julianne San Jose.
When you come back around, after painting the town, you'll see I'm almost over you. I can't forgive you as soon.
Like her rich quality at the low end.
Yeah.
Salama. Beautiful. Nice.
When you come back around, after painting the town, you'll see I'm over you.
Man.
As you point out in the beginning, when she first started singing, her right around her speaking range, there's a quality there that works so well for pop, in particular pop R&B.
It's commanding
It
tone.
is.
Yeah.
That's a great. There is an authoritative quality to it that really comes through the music. Then of course, it's complemented by the belts when she goes up higher. That just makes it. And sometimes when you have that lower range frequencies at your disposal, when you
I'm
do
listening
go
and staring.
higher, I know.
Oh, there we
When
go.
you do go higher, it's sometimes it gives the illusion of being more impressive or higher than it actually is because of the frequency shift that takes place. So you don't necessarily have to go as high as somebody else to have the same impact as a listener. And that's one of the advantages she has with that.
Yeah. Just got a comment on the 80s. What an era for just top shelf ballads. I mean, that was just beautiful melodies, and what a sort of filtering apparatus for, it's like only the best of the best could do it. It's like you just don't hear that as much now. And again, there's great singers. I don't want to dismiss the modern era of music because I do love a lot of.
And I love the artistry in it. That's doesn't necessarily require that level of skilling, but there's still yes.
But to be able to do that, like you had to have the goods back then. And and I love that in the Philippines, and 90s were the same way. I love that in the Philippines they're keeping those alive. It's just a lot of these covers
not
are
just
like
alive,
classic 8
refined. I mean, they're keeping it alive and just somehow making it better.
Yeah, no, continuing to evolve it. But those are just great eras for singers. You had to be a great singer to pull off these songs, and just like what we saw.
Yeah. All right, let me play the rest of this. They're all coming back together, and then we have some coffees to thank, of course. so Jimmy Steinman.
I don't know what to do. I'm always in the dark. Living in a body can get us apart. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. 'Cause only lives on the heart.
Thank you, Malu. Ismail.
Well,
Salamat. What a set of singers.
yeah, it really is. And that last segment was definitely a little bit more cohesive because it's trying to have 5 or 6 just. I mean, how many were there? There were 5 there.
5.
I mean, completely different voices, and they're all belters. Trying to make that go together is tough, but they done
Just
it good.
crazy.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Well, before we return to our 3 featured artists today, we're going to return back to JM. Looks like Finally Found Somebody was the winner, and I believe it's a duet. We'll learn more about that. And then we're going to listen to another Basil with a duet with Queen Regine, and then back to Queendom, and we're going to do Singing with the Voice Kids, which was, I believe, relatively recent. So those are our selections. But before we get there, it's time. It's Throgalog time. And I
Okay.
want to make sure everybody here knows that the reason we modified the word Tagalog isn't because we have any intention of mocking or butchering the language. It is simply our attempt not only to do our best, which we're bound to screw up, but also we're trying to learn phrases that we could use throughout these reactions. So that's hence the name Art. Thank you for that. And today our teacher is one of our Diamond members, Chris. And let's bring our teacher in. This is pre-recorded. I have to specify that now because last week we got a comment, someone scolding me and how rude I was for not interacting with our guest. I kept cutting her off. It was pre-recorded. There wasn't going to be a whole lot of interaction. So,
In fact, she's sort of giving us the cold shoulder right now.
she really is.
So. Kidding. That's Everett.
All right.
That's Chris.
Chris Everett. Yes, we love her. Okay, let's go. Let's learn.
Hey Richard and Johnny, today you're going to practice Tagalog vowel sounds, and I'm going to start with a tip. You know how in English you have multiple ways of producing vowel sounds depending on what word you're saying? In Tagalog, we only have one way of saying the vowels. And the main difference is that in Tagalog, the resonance of these vowels is more forward in the mouth as opposed to closer to the back of your throat or getting your nasal passages more involved. And there's generally less constriction of the vocal cords. To illustrate, instead of saying we say
Interesting.
ah. So it's more open. Instead of saying we say
Yeah.
Instead of saying we say e. Instead of saying we say o. And instead of saying we say u. So you see the difference is that in Tagalog, it's more open. And this, I would argue, is one of the reasons why Filipinos can be good at singing. Because
That's what I was
producing
gonna
Tagalog
say.
vowel
That's actually a
sounds
really
is
good
very
point.
much like
Yeah.
vocalizing. So let's
You're
practice.
encouraging
I'm going
overtones
to
and
say the sound. You
natural
repeat
Yeah.
after
projection.
me,
And just
we're
more
gonna practice
relaxed.
with a couple of words that you're already familiar
here we
with.
go.
Some Filipino names and words. Let's begin. Like opening your mouth for the dentist.
Ah,
Jaya.
yeah,
Maganda.
maganda.
Eh. So saying the is more open. It's like smiling. Ben and
Ben.
Ben.
And Ben and
Stel.
Ben. Stel.
E. Very forward. E.
E.
Beanie.
Beanie.
Gigi.
G. E.
Gigi.
O. Really round out your
O.
mouth. O.
O.
O. Like
Oh.
Marcelito, pomoy.
Marcelito.
Pomoy.
Pomoy.
Sofronio.
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 Ooh. Pucker your lips. Ooh.
Ooh.
Like the ooh in bugoy.
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 Umaga.
Pa-
Morning.
Ulit.
Umaga.
Ulit.
Repeat. Don't
Let's
repeat.
practice all the sounds again. A,
A,
e,
E,
A,
I,
E,
I,
o,
O,
u.
U.
A, e,
E,
I, o,
O,
u.
U. Mhm.
Now we're going to learn a couple of words so you can practice the vowel.
By the way, I don't know if any of you find this entertaining at all, but I'm loving this.
Yes.
For those of you tuning into our reaction channel, this is a very special podcast, and we want to learn about their culture and their language, and this is so fun for us. And I struggle so dearly with accents, and I have an auditory processing disorder, so it's really difficult for me to learn language. And you guys being here and encouraging this is amazing. I don't think I would ever be able to learn it otherwise. So I just my love and hugs to all of you. Hopefully trying this along with us. All right, here we go. So we got some words to learn here.
Sounds. So Richard, you're going to practice the a, e, I sound with the following words. Ewan and hindi.
Ewan.
Ewan means don't know.
Ewan.
And hindi means
Hindi.
no.
Hindi.
Ewan. E-wan.
Ewan.
E-wan.
Wan. Ewan.
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 Don't know. Hindi.
Hindi. It's the
Hindi.
second one. Hindi.
Hindi.
No.
Hindi.
Ewan. Hindi.
No. Johnny, your words are
Siguro.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
I get don't know and no, and you get maybe and yes.
Doesn't that make sense, though?
You
Really?
know what? It kind of does. It's the whole Bert and Ernie dynamic. All right, we'll continue.
siguro and
Siguro.
oo. You'll be practicing
I see the
oo sounds.
Yeah.
Siguro means maybe. It's derived from the Spanish seguro with an E, which means sure. But in Tagalog, it means maybe. Siguro.
Thank you, Mr.
Ro. Siguro.
Okay, so interesting there. So it's in Spanish. So that's I've talked about this before. That's sort of why I have sort of a little bit of a head start with this, like because some of the vowels are the same as Spanish, but it's
Which I didn't learn that either.
So the R usually it's rolled R when it's two R's in Spanish. So now it's siguro. Okay, siguro.
Okay.
I'm not really good at that.
Siguro.
And then let me hear the other one.
Yeah.
The hardest word. Oo.
Oh.
Yes. Oo
Oo.
means yes. Oo.
Okay.
Very good.
Awesome.
Ang galing.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Chris Everett. We have a lot more to get to, so I'm going to go back to the music, but I'm loving this. We'll go back and practice this. We need to... All right, so hindi
Let me
is
write
no.
this down.
Oo. Yes. Ewan.
Siguro.
See, I would have said before this instruction, I would have been like, Iwan. Got it totally wrong.
Yeah.
Hindi. All right, we will
Ooh.
try to apply this. Thank you
Ooh.
very, very
Okay.
much.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh.
We are circling back to JM. What is this? Pajama Jams with
Jeez.
Mariel Montalano. I'm saying that name right? It's I Finally Found Someone. What is happening here? She's a great teacher. I see that in the chat. Yes.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Polaris presents Pajama Jams.
I finally found someone who knocks me off my feet. I finally finally found the one who makes me feel complete.
Nice.
Started over coffee. We started out as friends. It's funny how from simple things the best things begin.
This time
Nice.
is different. It's all because of you. It's better than it's ever been, 'cause we can talk it through.
My favorite line was, "Can I call you sometime?" It's all you had to say to take my breath away.
Oh,
Nice.
This is it. Oh, I finally found someone to share my life. I finally found the one to be with every night. 'Cause whatever I do,
It's just got to be you.
Sound so good together.
Life has just begun. I finally found someone.
ooh, someone.
I finally found someone.
A little decoration there.
Did I get you
I didn't lie.
'Cause I apologize.
Baby, that's fine.
'Cause I would wait forever just to know you are mine. You know I love your
I'm sure
hair.
it looks
I
right.
love for what you wear.
Isn't it too tight?
'Cause you're exceptional. I can't wait for the rest of my life.
Yes.
This is it. I finally found someone to share my life.
I finally found the one
To be
Little pause here. I'm kind of drinking her voice in. We're just becoming familiar with him. His dynamics are fantastic here. It's a little different than the first song. There's a little more. The song is asking for a little more power, a little more push, and he is delivering that, matching her. I mean, she has presence in her voice, so he's like leveling up with what she's doing.
right.
Not just. I mean, we only have one song to compare, right? So it's I have limited knowledge in his capacity, but the little riffs he did, the dynamics again that we're hearing. And when they're singing together, it's super complimentary. I mean, they sound like they should sing together. It just kind of has that
They should.
quality, like they've been doing it a long time, you know?
Yeah, no, I like this. I think this is a even better representation of what he can do for sure than the first song, and the mix is much better. Like we were talking about before, there's
Yeah.
space for his voice, which is so smooth. So just I don't know. It's just it's a nice.
Does
It's just a
every
really good
song
voice.
in the Philippines have a key change, a modulation? It feels like not every song, but the majority seems to have it, and that's something that I know you love, and it's.
A lot of them do, and this one, yeah, it starts. Starts in C, and then by the time you get to the chorus, it goes to F sharp.
Oh, they got a bunch more? That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just, as you talk about, the 70s and 80s have a ton of that, and we hear that in a lot of the original music in the Philippines as well.
Yeah, it's just a wasted opportunity these days that it's not utilized as much. It's because it can do so much to just, change the emotion, lift the song.
Yeah. And then, and they're delivering it.
Someone to share my life. I finally found the one
Nice.
to be with every night. 'Cause whatever I do,
It's just gotta be
you.
I finally found someone.
Nice.
'Cause whatever I do,
It's just got to be you.
my life has just begun.
nicely written. Did you know
Beautiful.
that? Did you know that song beforehand? I don't.
Yeah, I didn't know who was people are saying Barbara Streisand and Bryan Adams. Is that it? Is
Oh.
that the original?
Yeah, I'm
This
not
is
actually
it?
familiar with the song. Shocker, but yeah, the
Oh,
song's
Richard.
great. They did an amazing job at this one. The
Hold on,
the
I'm gonna
voices
check this
compliment, and apparently there's more duets. That's something we need to circle back to some point as well. I do see requests for more set. Just to give you a heads up for our fellow Maury fans, we have a 90-minute dose of Maury Fiend happening on February 12th for Reaction Wednesday. It'll be more set part 4 is on our schedule, just so you know.
Yes. There was
Alright.
Barbara Streisand version, but I feel like there's another version. Sorry.
Are you taking a phone call right now?
No, I think this is the version that I'm more familiar with. The Laurie Morgan and Sammy something.
Okay.
Sammy Kershaw. I think
Oh,
that's the
yeah,
one
I
that
don't
I'm
know that.
familiar with.
Gotcha. All right. We're back to Basil, and this is Anak, A-N-A-K. It's all in capitals. Is that an acronym for something? Please let me know if you know.
Ooh. Possibly.
Oh, I was like, ooh, what? I forgot that meant yes.
The time
can you catch up on our
changing. Yeah.
copies? Po.
Yes, I will. Should I thank them in my Bob Dylan voice? Okay, I will.
Please.
Thank you, Jetzel, for your 3 coffees. And thank you, Francesca, for your 3 coffees.
Way to mix it up, Bob.
And also, well, I have a wordsmith, so. And thank you, Judy Swather, for your 5 coffees. Then thank you, Bob Dylan. God. Oh, it's just bottom of the barrel here, everybody.
I like how we just went over the 1,000 people watching as you did your Bob impression. Maybe that's our draw. Maybe we found the thing that keeps people here.
Yeah, the answer, my friend, is
All right.
singing like Bob Dylan.
So this song
is singing like Bob Dylan.
Stop. Hindi. What's stop? All I know is no now. So the song title translates to child. Thank you for that, and also thank you for the super chat from LA. Thank you, and Wilma Haro again for your love and support. All right, here we go. What year is this? 14 years ago. This is more than 14 years ago. Hold on. When was this actually?
Hey, don't
know?
encourage Richard to tell me to stop with your
Well, this was
Tigil. Is it Tigil? I mean, stop.
Tigil.
Tigil.
Is it
Tigil.
Tigil or Tigil? Okay.
Tigil?
So this said this was uploaded in 2010. Is this actually when it's from? I'm guessing it was older just based on the video quality, if anybody knows, but I could be wrong. There we go. Very ominous, dramatic intro. Pilar. Thank you, Lazy Bear. Bass.
Minamastan pati pagtulog mo.
This is quite the setup.
Napupuyat ang iyong nanay sa pagtimpla ng gatas mo. At sa umaga na may kalungkan ng iyong amang tuwang-tuwa sa'yo. Conto gli occhi tuoi respingono, capito hai quasi subito che al mondo chi non lo sa niente ha.
It almost has a quality like it's from a musical.
Yeah.
Se io ti chiedo quanti anni hai, conti sulle dita e rispondi sei, ma te la vita e il gioco tu lo sai. Un bambino che per mangiare ruba una mela sul marciapiede e se ne va. Un bambino che nel suo letto dice addio, che pare il bravo prima o poi.
Modulation B minor or B minor.
So here comes Regine, of course. I'm excited about that. But I thought this was interesting that if this was a song that became internationally viral, there's nothing cliche about this. This doesn't fit like any one category that you would expect to go viral or to be translated in a ton of different languages, like you guys are saying. That's amazing. That's such a dramatic piece. And when something's well crafted, it can affect you, not knowing the lyrics, around the world, and then that inspires people to redo it in their own language. So that says something about the song.
Yeah, usually something with sort of a more cinematic quality wouldn't have that effect, but
right.
Sometimes there's a magical thing about it. Which, speaking of cinematic quality, there's the chord progression.
Salama.
All right, so put on your listening ears, as opposed to your ears that do other things.
I only have one. So.
Okay, so what is this progression reminiscent of? What is that?
007?
I wasn't asking you. I was asking the people out there. But good job.
Anyway, back to the song.
Yes, you're right. 007. It's got that James Bond.
And many seasons come and went. So many years have now been spent. But time ran fast, and now at last you're strong. Now what has gotten over you?
I can't see it.
You seem to
Oh, I'm sorry.
hate your parents do. Speak out your mind.
Oh, just think
Tell me what if you find them wrong.
Child, you don't know, you never know how far they'd go to give you all the love can give. To see you through, and God is true, they die for you. If they must see you here.
Nice. Regine's stillness in this. Stoic.
She's awesome.
Man, so epic. What key? How many keys? Is it still the same song? Oh, yeah, it is. I do want someone in the chat pointed out that this wasn't Basil's comfort zone, and it's not. You know, like style and range, it's a little outside of like maybe what he was known for, developed in the the 80s and in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But his presence there adds something, right? So I think the idea of his voice, his presence, his background being a part of this song with Regine is part of what makes it special. Anytime you can bring somebody that, kind of resurface into something that is new, and for him to take that risk and be honored for this type of event is just super cool. And
absolutely,
it'll be interesting to hear some of his younger stuff too, and we'll get to that at some point. But I'm enjoying just the sheer epic thrill of this. I just don't know where it's going.
Yeah, and then somebody mentioned, so the lyrical content is probably a big reason why it was so popular too. So it's about the prodigal son stories, which obviously resonates just in a very deep level to all of us. This returning back home type of thing, and to open arms. Obviously, people definitely respond to that, and of course the Regine factor. I mean, Regine singing in any setting, she's just amazing. But I really like her in this one as this sort of rock opera. Just
that's a good way to put it. Yeah, her tone here it's a little bit more. There's something more tribal about it.
A little more tacky.
Yeah. And she's just coming at it.
Like you sing Les Miserables or something, or even Jesus Christ Superstar, just something that's just got a little bit of edge to it.
For sure.
I really like her.
At ang iyong mga matay biglang lumuha nang di mo napapansin.
Nice.
Magsisisi sa isip mo, nalaman mo ika'y nagkamali.
She's just lovely.
She is.
Magsisisi
setting.
Pagsisisi ang sa isip mo, nalaman mong ika'y nagkamali.
That explains the mood. Thank you for that. Really interesting mood in the whole thing. I feel like it feels like like you said earlier, like a rock opera almost. Like the whole musical just spread out over 8 minutes. That could have been like a 2-hour full-on story. Get to know the characters and everything. The journey of that one was musically fantastic.
Yeah. We've talked before about sort of some of the factors that go into being successful or famous, particularly in the music industry. There's so many things outside of just having talent. There's amazing singers that just aren't going to be discovered because of a slew of different reasons. And a lot of it is luck and timing and who you know, all that stuff. When you look at Regine, it's just and you listen to her, it's just like that was destined to happen no matter what. It's just she just has it was going to happen no matter the circumstances. She was going to be.
Luck was irrelevant.
Yes. No, she just has a certain presence, and there's a reason why she's the queen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vocal presence, just visual presence, just her soul presence. She's got
Thank you, Grace. She says, thanks for being with you. Hearts popping out of his eyes. Oh, that's the name of the sticker you selected. I hope that's what that means. Thank you so much for the super sticker there. Greatly appreciated. And for those of you, just a quick reminder, you can hit like to this because this is going to be reposted once I get these 2 live streams put together. A reminder to hit like and subscribe, and also to leave your comments under the video to let us know what to watch next. And we're keeping our tabs on which artists to bring on. I will say next week, we do have one already pre-selected. It's Carmel Collado. She was just a recent grand champion for something. That's all I know, but she will be for next week.
Oh, real quick.
Oh, can you get rid of that?
Yeah, hold on. I fucked it. I didn't really see it.
Anyway, all right, our last video for today. We're going over because we had just a few little hiccups. This is Queendom this is Young Divas of the Voice Kids and the Divas of the Queendom singing together. So let's go. This song.
Something has changed within me.
It's Jessica again.
Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game.
Nice.
Too late for second guessing.
Jenica Balaza.
Too late to go back to sleep.
Goodness.
It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes.
Oh God, she's gonna be another monster in the best way.
Now Hannah, now Priscilla's.
I think I'm defying gravity, and you can't pull me down.
Great tone there.
So if you care to find me,
This is a kid. Princess.
as someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying so low, at least I'm
Her vibrato at her age. Oh, the four of them. I'm sorry. That's for adult voices.
It is. Wow.
Good lord. All right. Who's next? Greatest Showman?
Still haven't seen it.
I am not a stranger to the dark.
It's Thea again. Astley.
Hide away,
Astley.
they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed
Christina
of
Crosby.
all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them
She
break
ate?
it down to dust. I know that
Zephanie,
there's a place
we know
for
her.
us, for we are glorious.
Beautiful choices.
With the sharpest words when I cut me down.
Rexelin. Hi.
Damn.
Didn't catch the last name.
I am brave, I am proof, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. Look out, here I come. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Make no apologies. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come.
Oh, she's so cute. Yeah. Angeling!
Angeling indeed.
I agree. The one on the right here, Christina. Is wait, no. Which one is Christina? I forgot.
Is that the 8-year-old? Do we know that she's 8?
It doesn't matter. My comment's the same. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, isn't it great to know that I could work on my voice every day, and I still will never be as good as this girl is at 8 or 7 or 6 or probably 5 or before. That's just
I just
she's
can't.
awesome.
No, but they both are. I love the attitude.
Yeah,
The
oh,
one
yeah.
on the right
Yeah.
too. I have to remember the names.
8 years old.
Rita again. Daniela. Oh. Look at that tone. Beautiful. Great, Loen. Tala. You don't know Tala.
But you hear in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we like stars, sailing away to the light? Nothing could keep us apart. You'll be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be, so I don't.
Great voice.
Just give me all of you, 'cause impossible, said it is possible. I don't need green light stars, say you will make
Just realized, are one of these from The Voice kids? Because I can't tell if they're 15 or 30. Like I just they all look so young. I just don't know.
Siguro.
Yes.
It's up to you, it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. Why don't we rewrite the stars?
Nice.
Take the world to be ours tonight.
Cool.
I'm trying to hold
Marianne, again.
breath.
Good.
Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream.
Naya Ambi. She from The Voice kids.
Getting loud now. Can
Oh my goodness.
you hear it?
What a tone.
Take my hand, share this with me. 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 stars, all the stars and still the night sky will never be enough. Times are gone, still to live. These hands could hold but won't be enough.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh goodness.
So someone clarified, so I'm going to back that up again. The first half is more with the kids, because the other ones definitely seem like maybe late teens, mid to 20 range. So I wasn't sure, but
Okay.
every one of their voices, every one, all of them.
Oh, indeed. Ah, okay. All I have to say is ang galing. Ang galing.
That was awesome.
Oh,
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. It was a roller coaster from the beginning with the wrong theme song. We appreciate you finding us on our second live stream. These will be put together and reposted within the next couple of hours. Appreciate your patience. Thank you for all of the support, the likes, the subscribes, especially our Throga members.
yes, you guys. Thank
Gold
you
and
so
diamonds, all the coffees, all the capes. You're amazing. We
Salamat.
love you. We hope
Salamat.
you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. That is it for now. Bye. We have to learn how to say we love you. Put that on for next week. Somebody teach us.
That looks like an apple.
Kind of does. I love your apple. Bye. I love your Adam's apple.
I don't know. Jeez. Yeah.